Ah, it's being recorded. Cool. Oh, they say it's being recorded too. That's good.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure that we get it recorded, and I'll put it up to my YouTube page so everybody can see it. So if you're not here, we'll be able to get it so everybody can see what we do.
Jimmy, we've got a lot of kids that are actually quote unquote graduating right now. We've got their names, but we won't have them.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this outstanding edition of FRC Virtual Roundup. This is our senior recognition event, and we are so glad to have you folks here with us today. We've got a great show that's lined up, some wonderful guest speakers, and we hope to get a few comments from some of our graduating seniors. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and jump right to it. First and foremost, we have a very important message. This message coming from the United States Air Force. Andy, if you're ready, let's put it up. It looks like Andy's going to keep me on the ball. It's time for trivia. We're going to start this one out with the great trivia questions. And just a quick reminder, there's one answer per person. Please make sure that you put your answer into the chat, and the winners will be chosen at random from all the correct answers. Let's find out what that first question is. And here it is, folks. What was the total amount of scholarships available during the 2020 season? Once again, what was the total amount of scholarships that were available during the 2020 season? That'll be something for you to think about. And while you're thinking about that, I'd like to bring up our very first speaker. This particular speaker serves as a team lead at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base for K-12 STEM and is the acting Air Force lead for K-12 STEM education. He's also the director of Starbase Wright-Patterson. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this message from Dan Andrews.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Andrews. I'm the acting Air Force K-12 STEM program manager and the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Educational Outreach K-12 STEM division chief. I'd like to first congratulate the seniors who are in the FTC programs. What an accomplishment, what a year, and very interesting times. You guys have gone through a lot of adversity. You guys have gone through, and I want to commend that. Definitely an interesting season, to say the least. My office here at Patterson Air Force Base Education Outreach Office, we are the partner to getting the partnership for the first tech challenge. Support the first robotics competition as well in the state of Ohio, Western and Central Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. You seniors are going to be a very intricate piece to this puzzle in the world. You guys are going to have you guys have been through a lot of adversity, as I said before, but you guys are going to have a special skill set, a special place in history that you guys will be in. You guys are going to be at the forefront of this. So be ready, be able to work in teams, be able to work as individuals, take what you have learned through the years of FIRST and apply this to your college and apply it to the world. These times are going to be different. And we're going to look to you guys as the future leaders so to speak, that it's going to plow through a lot of those issues, problems. And also look at the silver linings. Be positive. It's your college years. Enjoy it. Enjoy it immensely. I was in the class of 2000, so I'm a little old. Our issue was Y2K, and I remember the times, but that's completely different now. But they looked at us to leading the future back then. Being in the
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the open mic.
Oh, looks like he froze up there for a second.
you guys lead the future as well. One big thing that I do in the government is I build teams. I work on teams. I manage teams. That is huge. That's very, very huge going forward with you guys. And that experience that you guys have in FIRST, you are going to be light years ahead of the rest of the class of 2020, and probably ahead of a lot of other folks in the other classes. I can't stress to you, get your education. Get your education now. Get your education while you're in your late teens, while you're in your 20s. Get it and get it done. It's going to make the difference. I know some of the teams that I've been told that are working on PPE and other medical support equipment. That's phenomenal. I want to commend you. My wife is a nurse for over 20 years, and she receives some of the PPE that folks in the community make, and what a difference that makes. And the stories that she tells, that folks that are making that on their own expense, on their own, and for some of the high school kids that are doing that in the FRC, the First Tech Challenge, all the way down to the first Lego League, folks. That's phenomenal. That shows what kind of character that young people have, and especially FIRST folks have. So, wrapping this up, I would like to say congratulations. Congratulations on a lot of ends, but most likely congratulations on graduating high school and FIRST programs, and keep going. All I can say is just keep going, and good luck. Thank you very much.
Wow, and thank you, Dan, and the United States Air Force for all that you do. Here in Ohio, Dan is an active supporter of FIRST programs all the way across the board, from FLL to FTC, all the way to the FRC. And we certainly appreciate all of his help and his support as we work through this. Now it's time to get back to that trivia question. As you remember, the question was, what was the total amount of scholarships that were available during the 2020 season? And now here's your answer. According to the FIRST website, there were $80 million in scholarships that were available to FIRST participants. Andy, how many correct answers did we have in the chat?
I said, looking through, I said if I looked at the chat while the video was going on, it stopped on me. So I was just looking through. It looks like we had 2 correct answers in there. So I'm going to ask the 2 that did correctly answer 80 million to send me a message with your email address so I can get some swag out to you. It looks like Arnav, Komar. Okay, Arnav, you can kill me for butchering your name, and it also. It also looks like Chantel Dio also answered correctly. So if you guys send me a direct message with your email address, I'll get a hold of you about getting you guys some swag from Wright Pat Air Force Base.
That's Andy Antes. He's my wingman today, and he's taking care of all the swag, and we've got some great swag for you. So each one with the correct answer is going to get some swag. Thanks, Andy. And time for us to move into the program. And we've got a great program, as I mentioned to you before. We're going to be recognizing all of our graduating seniors, and we're going to do this by team. So as we mention the name of the team, we'll introduce all of the graduating high school seniors. If there is a representative from that team that it was able to join us. We know that many of you are doing virtual graduation ceremonies with your school today, but if there is anybody from your team who is here we've got an opportunity for you to share some comments on behalf of your team about what FIRST meant to you. Let's start with FIRST Team 48, that's Team Elite. And their graduating seniors would be Jeremy Coleman, Lexi Platt, Alex Richards, Nikolai Shiko, Jersey Thomas, and Alea Craybill. Is there anybody from the team that has joined us today? Well, congratulations to each of those graduating seniors. We could not be more proud of each and every one of you. Our first FTC team that is here joining us is FTC Team 1001. That's Team Hacksaw. And they had one graduating senior. Congratulations to Devin Suttles. He's with Team Hacksaw. Devin is going to be attending The Ohio State University. Devin, are you with us by chance? Devin probably attending that virtual event there at his high school, but congratulations to him. We'll move now back to the FRC Team 379. They are the RoboCats, and here are your graduating seniors from Team 379: Casey Sheridan, Jacob Gallagher, and Elliot Meckling. Is there anybody here from the team? No spokesman this time around. That's all right. For the FTC, our next team would be 4537. That's DRSS Enterprise. Your graduating seniors from the team include Ethan Bolt, Corey Fife, Lee Dalton, and Amber Quiche. Is there any members of the team that are with us on today's webcast?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, great. Outstanding. And who do we have on the line?
Amber. My last name is pronounced Cat.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate the correction. Amber, tell us in your own words what your involvement in FIRST has meant.
Mostly it's meant a lot of opportunities for me personally. I drew pretty heavily on my experience on FIRST in the college application process. And I think that my role as lead engineer on the team really helped me to stand out in terms of getting an internship and also in going to being accepted to universities.
Outstanding. And which university will you be attending, Amber?
I'm going to Ohio State University.
The Ohio State University. Congratulations. You had an outstanding career in the FTC, and we can't wait to see what happens next. We know you're going to be a great FIRST alumni, and hopefully you're going to be mentoring some of our teams along the way. Thank you, and thanks to the rest of your team. Congratulations to all of you. Let's move on now to the FRC, and our next team would be FIRST Team 45-1. That's 451, the Cat Attack. And here are your graduating seniors: Blake Crace, Cody Judkins, Alex Peterson, and Brian Vernovic. Is there anybody from the team that's with us?
I'm here.
Great. And who do we have with us?
My name is Alex.
Mr. Peterson, tell us in your own words what your involvement in FIRST has meant.
Well, as an attendant of high school, attending a FIRST team was really a way for me to interact with people my own age, which was something I didn't get to do a whole lot. So most of my favorite memories from FIRST are from the experiences I've had with my teammates, whether it be inside jokes or going around competitions collecting all the cool buttons. But in addition to that, valuable experiences I've gained from FIRST are a lot of the skills that I've learned while participating on the team. This last year, I was a programmer, and that really helped me solidify what I wanted to do in life and what I wanted to pursue in my further education.
Outstanding. And do you mind telling us what you plan on pursuing at school?
Computer science and engineering.
Congratulations. That is outstanding. And congratulations to the rest of the seniors on your team. You've had a great career. We look forward to seeing what's going to happen next. Once again, congratulations to all of the graduating seniors from FRC Team 451, the Cat Attack. And now let's find out who we have next. This will be an FTC team. It'll be Team 4969. That's Robot X. Their graduating seniors include Evan Hall, Ben Sable, Kush Daly, Charles East, and Sean Schnoltz. Is there anybody from the team that's with us? Well, we're certainly glad and are proud of each and every one of them. We'll switch now back over to the FRC. I believe up next is First Team 677. That's Murphy's Outlaws from Columbus, Ohio. Their graduating seniors include Katrina DeArms, Ahmed Jelik, Fuzang Mayland, and Aaron Solomon. Is there anybody from the team that was able to join us? Well, congratulations to each member of Murphy's Outlaws, the all-female team that is just amazing, an award-winning team, and we're so proud of each and every one of them and wish them all well in their college career. Up next will be our FTC, and our next FTC team is 6133. They are the Nolts. We want to congratulate graduating senior Khadijah Corley of the team, the Nuts. Khadijah, are you with us? We were hoping to have Khadijah with us. We were looking forward to finding out where she's going to university, but she's been a leader on that team, and we know that she's going to go far with whatever it is that she decides to do. Let's find out who we've got next. Back over to the FRC. Our next team will be 695. That'll be Bison Robotics. The graduating seniors on that team include Matt Keebler, Mikael Murib, and Andrew Steckner. Is there any member of the team that is with us? Bison Robotics, another great first FRC team. We'll switch back to the FTC team now. This one will be team number 6418, another great team, and we want to congratulate graduating senior Ali Dahar of FTC Team 6418. That's NDCL Robotics. Ali, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Great. Ali, what was your most memorable experience with FIRST?
My most memorable experience, I mean, you make a ton of memories along the way. Our junior year was our first year going to states, so that was a pretty memorable moment for me.
Wow. And what are you taking away from your experience with FIRST programs?
I would say I'm taking away a ton, because FIRST shows you like there's just so many different skills that it tests you on. So you learn like, the mechanics and like building and stuff like that. But you also learn communication skills through strategizing, and even a little bit of presentation skills through, the judging process. So I really think FIRST showed me that I wanted to be an engineer through that.
Outstanding. So you're going to be an engineer. Where will you be attending university?
I'm going to the University of Cincinnati.
University of Cincinnati, great school, great engineering program there. We certainly wish you well. Congratulations, Ali. We can't wait to see what comes next. And remember, there are lots of teams in your area that could use your expertise now as a mentor. First alum, Ali there. Coming up next is FTC. This will be, the FRC. FRC team 1014. They are the Bad Robots. And members of the Bad Robots that will be graduating are Drew Dahmer, Josh Smith, Jackie Brandon, Sawyer Holman, and James Johnson. Not pictured here is David Williamson. Is there any members of the Bad Robots of that graduating class that have joined us on today's webcast? No one from the team? No worries. No worries. They're probably graduating virtually at their school today. So many of our teams are, but congratulations to the graduating class from the Bad Robots. That was FRC Team 1014. Now we'll switch back to the FTC, and the FTC team that we'll be recognizing are the graduating seniors from team number 8120, the Kirkland Electric Hornets. The graduating seniors include Rayleigh Domenico, Anthony Shepard, and Callie Inbat. Any members of the team that have joined us?
I am Riley DeMoncus.
Hi, Riley. We're so glad that you were able to join us. And can you tell us what FIRST has meant for you throughout your career?
First is the reason why I know what career path I want to go down. It before I wasn't really interested in anything to do with technology. I wanted to go and I wanted to be a doctor, but now I'm going to Miami University to major in software engineering with a co-major in business analytics.
Oh, wow. I am so impressed by you. Well, congratulations to you, Rayleigh, and to the rest of the members of your graduating class. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to seeing you at our very first mentors meeting coming up. Once again, congratulations to the members of FTC Team 8120, the Kirkland Electric Hornets. Now let's switch back to the FRC. And our next team that we'll recognize are the graduating seniors from FRC Team 1038 Lakota Robotics. Congratulations to Noah Clippinger, Lane Crawford, and Sean Thomas. Are there any members of Lakota Robotics that were able to join us today?
Yeah, Noah Clippinger here.
Glad to have you, Noah. Please, in your own words, what has your involvement with FIRST meant for you?
At 1038, we always like to say that we're a family. So I'm glad I enjoyed every meeting I went to. I always looked forward to going to meetings. And now going away, I'm taking away lifelong friendships and lifelong mentors.
Now, you know, as a FIRST alum, there's a great network that will help you not only with college, but with careers after that. We're hoping that you'll take advantage of that. Ohio has a great, an outstanding alumni program. And if you make sure that we get your email address, we'll be sure to make sure that we post that information so that you have it and that you can share it with the other members of your team. Noah, if you don't mind me asking, where will you be attending university?
I'll be attending Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology for Mechanical Engineering.
Outstanding. They have a great program. My son graduated from that program, and that makes you part of my family now, and we'll definitely be in touch. All right, coming up next, another great FTC team. Let's find out who they are. We'd like to take a moment and recognize the graduating seniors from FTC 8581. Their graduating seniors include Frank Portman, who will be attending The Ohio State University in the fall, and Samantha Betts. Are either one of you online with us today? Congratulations to the graduating seniors from 8581. That's an FTC team that has done wonders. Proud of them, and can't wait to find out what comes next.
I am online.
Oh, great, outstanding. If you wouldn't mind, what was your most memorable? I'm sorry, who do we have? Is this Frank?
This is.
Hey, Frank, tell us, what was your
Hello.
most memorable experience in the FTC?
Ooh, probably. That's a hard question.
What are some of the skills that you've gained that you're going to be taking with you as you move to university?
I think the experience in the program has forced me to gain a lot of and like educate myself in a lot of information in physics and math that I definitely would not have been exposed to had I not been forced to learn about it through confronting the challenges. Which I want to go into engineering, so that's going to be really helpful.
So Frank, you're going to be attending the Ohio State University, and you'll be in the engineering program that is there. Is there any advice that you would like to share to the other folks that are online today?
I think just don't. I think one of the things that I was really surprised by as I went through the program was how creative you could be when solving problems that were seemingly very set in stone and cut and dry, that there is room for any idea to be implemented well and still succeed. And you just have to learn the skills to get that implementation, because the skill of, I guess, having the ideas is only part of it. And I didn't really realize that when I first went in. And yeah.
Like it's not only an eye-opening, but a very rewarding personal experience for you, an experience that you'll be able to carry for the rest of your life. Frank Portman, we are so excited for you as you prepare to move forward. And if you don't mind me asking, how do I pronounce the name of your FTC team?
Edificatores.
Okay, that'll be FTC Team 8581, and Frank Portman and Samantha Betts were the two graduating seniors from that program. Congratulations to both of you, and we look forward to seeing how you are going to support your team and other teams in the future now that you are a first alumni. Let's switch now back to the FRC and find out who we have next. And it looks like our next team is FRC Team 2010. They're the Lightning Bots. And of course, their graduating seniors will be Audrey Murphy, Ellie Morrison, and Brendan Moorhan. Do we have anybody from the team that has been able to join us today? Well, again, congratulations to the three graduating seniors from the Lightning Bots. We know that they are going to do well, and I can't wait to see what happens for them next. We'll move back to the FTC now, and our next team we'll be recognizing will be FTC Team 8719 Quantum Leap. They've got two graduating seniors on the team, Michael and Arnav. Either one of you with us today?
I'm here.
Great. And who do we have with us online?
This is Arnav.
Arnav, could you please tell us a little bit about your team and what you've learned from your involvement in FIRST?
So I'm on 8719 Quantum Leap, and we're just sort of started out as kind of like a basement team, sort of just working out, starting small, working out of a standard Tetrix kit of parts, trying to build a robot. And through that, it's fascinating how many things we learned just with that finite amount of tools that we were given. Like for me in particular, I really got into the software side of things, and I really got to explore that. And that, quite frankly, has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my high school career.
Incredible. Well, it sounds really exciting. Where will you be going to university?
I'm going to be attending the University of Cincinnati for computer science.
Outstanding, outstanding. And were you a programmer on your team?
Yes, I was.
I knew it. I knew it. Well, good luck to you, and also to Michael. Will you be coming back and serving as a mentor for Quantum Leap?
As of now, I've got plans to do so.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we'll definitely keep you in the family, and we'll be thinking about you and Michael as you move forward. Congratulations to the graduating seniors from FTC Team 8719 Quantum Leap. Now we'll switch back to the FRC. Our next team to recognize is 2172. This is a team from in the northern part of the state, Steel Unit E. They've got quite a few graduating seniors here, beginning with Zachary, Liam, a second Zachary. They've got Luca, Hunter, Ryan, Nicholas, Titania, and Ezekiel. Is there anybody from the team that was able to join us on today's webcast? Students are coming from, I believe, St. Ed's in the greater Cleveland area, and I believe that they have their virtual graduation today. So unfortunately, no member of the team was able to join us, but we do want to congratulate each of them for the hard work. That's quite a few graduating seniors. I'm wondering if there's anybody left on the team. But congratulations to them, and we'll be following their progress as they enter university. Coming up next is our next FTC team. And our next FTC team is 9828 Ultron Unit Robotics. They have two graduating seniors, Brian and Andres. Are either one of you with us? Neither one able to join us today, but again, they are the graduating seniors from FTC Team 9828 Ultron Unit Robotics. Good luck to them and congratulations. Take a quick break. Time for more trivia. What percentage of FIRST alumni are still involved with FIRST? Boy, that's what make you think. What percentage of FIRST alumni are still involved with FIRST? While you're thinking about that, time to introduce our very next speaker. And ladies and gentlemen, that speaker is well known throughout the state of Ohio. He's been a mentor to many FLL and FTC teams and FRC teams as well. He served as a FIRST technical advisor at several regular and off-season events and is a former FIRST senior mentor for the state of Ohio. He currently serves as a kit of parts engineer at FIRST headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Ted Hood.
Good afternoon. My name is Ted Hood, and I'm the FIRST class competition kit of parts engineer. Before working at FIRST headquarters, I lived in Ohio, and I had the pleasure of being the FIRST senior mentor for 5 years. You may have seen me volunteering at events, hosting a workshop, or with one of the FTC or FRC teams on my server. I've been lucky enough to meet some of you, and I'm truly amazed at the skills you present, not just on the field, but off the field as well. As I was trying to decide what I should say today, I started by looking for a bunch of inspirational quotes to use, but honestly, that's just not me. Instead, I'd rather be true to myself, keep my mentor hat on, and provide you with a bunch of unsolicited advice instead. So here goes. Number 1, you are not alone. If you're headed to college, most universities have a FIRST alumni group. Join it. If they don't, start one. Why not embrace the network of people you already have? Number 2, the experience you have working on projects in a group setting far exceeds your peers. You have been up against difficult challenges, tight deadlines, and intense competition. Use that to your advantage. Don't be afraid to use the skills you've learned in FIRST. Take charge and lead your team. Number 3, use the resources FIRST has provided you. As a FIRST student, there are tons of scholarship opportunities. All you need to do is go to the website and apply. When the time comes, there's even an internship portal connecting you to companies who know all about FIRST and would love to have you come work for them. When you're looking for a job, leverage the network of people you have, your mentors. They know your skills and can help you find the right job for you. Number 4, whatever you do, try to take a year off from being part of a team and mentoring. Instead, focus on school, work, or whatever the next chapter of your life is. If you want to stay involved, volunteer at an event. It's a ton of fun, you meet new people, and you may even learn new skills. Lastly, number 5, dress, act, and live like the person you strive to be. While serving in the United States Air Force, a supervisor told me to always act like the next highest rank, so when you get promoted, you already know what you're doing. What I didn't understand at the time is that little bit of advice went way deeper than I thought. I found out really quick. With that mindset, things really started to change. People treated me different. They gave me more respect. They were more willing to work with me. They listened to my ideas. And best of all, I started getting promotions way faster than my peers. This mentality we apply to all walks of life. So, in closing, I really want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. Keep up the great work and good luck in the next chapter of your life.
Wow. Great words of advice from Ted Hood, former senior mentor for Ohio. Now let's find out the answer to that great trivia question. Again, the question was, what percentage of FIRST alumni are still involved with FIRST? Well, according to FIRST headquarters, 43% of FIRST alumni remain involved with FIRST after high school graduations. They're volunteers at FIRST events, they're mentors, and in some cases, they've gone on to start new teams in their new communities. Outstanding work. Andy, how many of our teams, how many of our viewers had the right percentage?
I'm seeing I got 3 or 4 people who had 43%. So if those 3 or 4 could send me a direct message with their email address, it looks like I'm looking at Jake M, David Efron and Asha. If you send me a direct message with your email address, I'll get your contact information so I can get some swag from Wright Pat Air Force Base out to you guys.
Very, very cool. We've got swag coming your way. Another great question, some really nifty, cool answers. And we hope that you will be of that 43% and growing. First alumni who remain involved with the program, helping and assisting other teams and other adult mentors as we continue to grow our FIRST programs. And now it's time to get back to our graduation celebration and our next team that we'd like to recognize. This will be an FRC team, and it'll be Team 2632, the Steelbots. The Steelbots have two graduating seniors, Rosalind Friend and Michael Campbell. Rosalind, Michael, are either one of you with us today? Doesn't sound like we have any members of the Steelbots with us, but congratulations to the two graduates from the program, and then we'll move on. Next, we'll recognize an FTC team. This team is 10084. That's Team Calamari. And congratulations to Noah Walker, who's been a member of the team for quite some time. Noah, were you able to join us today? Noah was unable to join us, but congratulations to Noah as he begins career at university using what he learned through his involvement with First Team 10084, Team Calamari of the First Tech Challenge. And now let's switch back to the FRC and find out who our next teams are. Congratulations to Josh Potter of FRC Team 3138, Innovator Robotics. Another great team from the southern part of the state. Josh, were you able to join us today? I think Josh is also participating in a virtual graduation from his high school, but congratulations to Josh Potter. Again, he is a graduating senior from Innovator Robotics, First Team 3138. Let's find out who we have next. This will be an FTC team 10464. They're the Bionic Tigers. Three graduates from that program. That'll be Mitchell McManus, Aaron Dickman, and Nathan Stewart. Mitchell, Aaron, or Nathan, were any of you able to join us today? Well, again, they are members of the Bionic Tigers, FTC Team 10464. We are so proud of them. Congratulations to those high school graduates. Let's switch back now to the FRC, and we'll be honoring the high school graduates from First Team 3266. That's Robots Are Us. Their graduates include Owen Schwartz, Matt Back, and Casey Gray. Is there anybody here from the team? Again, that's FRC Team 3266, Robots Are Us. Congratulations to those graduates. And now we're back to the FTC, another great team, and they produced one high school graduate this year, Kaylee Carlson from 12668, the Blue Jays there in the FTC. Kaylee, were you able to join us? Well, Kaylee has been a leader on that team and has led them to numerous awards. Congratulations to Kaylee, and we look forward to hearing more from her as she begins her career at university. Up next will be an FRC team. Quite a few seniors this year that are graduating. The team is 3324. They're the Metrobots from Columbus, Ohio. Their graduating seniors include John Crump, Johnny Hendricks, Elizabeth Drake, Josiah Nahas, Aaron Ford, Liam Neglin, not pictured, or Alex By, and Megan Fabro. Is there any member of the team that's here by chance? Again, these are all members of First Team 3324 in the FRC. They are the Metrobots from Columbus, Ohio. Congratulations to those graduates. Now we'll move back to the FTC. And this team, 4 graduates on the team, FTC Team 13 to 41. Those graduates include Keen Young, Wishy Lewis, Jaden Tomlinson, and Antoine Ponder. Are there any members of the team that were able to join us today? Well, congratulations to the graduates, the team out of Dayton, Ohio, FTC 13 to 41, their class of 2020. Now we switch back to the FRC. We'll be saluting those graduates from Team 4121. That's Viking Robotics. Several graduating seniors from the program. They include Adam Conrad, Trezor Nene, Ethan Craig, Carter Kinsey, Graham Ricky Park, JD Seth, Alex Teresa, and Pasindu. Wow. Anybody from the team that was able to join us today? Well, no members of the team, but they were awesome during the regular season, and we know that the senior leadership had a lot to do with it. Congratulations to the graduating seniors from FRC Team 4121 Viking Robotics. We move now back to the FTC, and this will be FTC Team 13712, the Xbots. Two graduating seniors on that team, Jonathan and Daniel. Jonathan, Daniel, are either one of you able to join us today? No members of the team were able to join us, but congratulations to them. A major feat, major undertaking, and they led their team very well during the course of their seasons that they participated. Once again, congratulations to our graduates from FTC Team 13712. Up next is an FRC team. Congratulations to Megan Mayfield of 4780, the Tenacious Drones. Megan, were you able to join us today?
I was. Hello.
Outstanding. Megan, it's so nice to have you with us. Can you tell us a little bit about what your involvement with FIRST meant to you?
My team was a family to me. They meant the world to me. I was always there after school. And yeah.
That is so cool. Now, Megan, what was your role on your team?
This year I was team captain and head art director and driver.
Oh, wow. Well, it sounds like you really stayed busy, especially this last year. Now, I'm sure that you brought the younger members of your team up well, and I'm sure that you've handpicked your replacement and you've groomed them accordingly. So we fully expect to see the Tenacious Drones in the winner's circle again. What's next for you? Where will you be going to university?
I'm going to be going to Notre Dame College in South Euclid with a graphic design major, joining their marching band.
Outstanding. Well, we wish you a lot of luck, and I know that there are a number of teams, particularly some teams here in the Euclid area that could really use your expertise. We hope to see you as a mentor on one of those teams.
Yeah, I would like to mention I am going to be coming back to mentor the drones in honor of Mr. Bosch, our mentor, who will no longer be joining us. He's moving on to better places.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be stepping into, you've got some big shoes to fill, but I'm sure that you're up for the challenge. Congratulations to you, and we can't wait to see what comes next. Again, congratulations to Megan Mayfield of First Team 4780, the Tenacious Drones. And now it's back to the FTC, and let's talk about the RoboVikes. That'll be FTC Team 14518. Quite a few graduating seniors on the team. They include Olivia, Troy, Casey, Stephanie, Noah, and Nathan. Was there a member of the team that was able to join us today?
I'm here, Nathan.
Great. Good to have you here with us, Nathan. Can you tell us what the program meant to you?
So I was lucky enough, all the way back in 7th grade when I first joined, was the first year of our program altogether. And that meant all the growth that occurred throughout the years to me as I learned new things and experienced new things, like when we finally moved on to FIRST in my junior year. it was the first time any of us had experienced anything like that. So I feel extremely humbled and I guess the word is honored that I was able to be a part of the team that made this legacy that hopefully our team for years to come will follow.
Well, I got to tell you, Nathan, we feel pretty honored to have you able to join us. You've certainly started something, and the buzz about the RoboVikes is they're on the verge of greatness, and we know that you were a part of that. If you don't mind me asking, Nathan, where will you be attending college?
I'll be attending the University of Akron studying biomedical engineering.
Biomedical engineering, outstanding, and the things that you've learned in FIRST will carry you far. Congratulations, Nathan, to you and to the rest of the graduating seniors on FTC Team 14518, the RoboVikes.
Thank
And
you.
now we'll switch back to the FRC. And this graduating group comes from FRC Team 5413, that's Stellar Robotics, down in Richland County, Ohio. Their graduating class includes Luke Reese, Olivia Gatrell, and Electra Norwood. Do we have any members of the team that were able to join us here today?
Yes, you have Luke Reese.
Hey, Luke, tell us a little bit about your team and what your involvement with FIRST has meant to you.
Well, FIRST, and especially Stellar, has always been a family to me. I've always been happy to show up. I had perfect attendance one year, which is surprising. And I've had a lot of good memories, and I will definitely take the skills that I've learned from FIRST into my college life.
And Luke, where will you be attending college?
I will be attending the University of Toledo.
Going to be a rocket. And what will you be studying there, Luke?
Mechanical engineering technology.
Outstanding. Well, I look forward to that. I know that there's some FIRST teams that are there in the area. I don't know if you're going to continue your involvement with Stellar, but if not, we hope that you will take on one of the teams in that area, or perhaps even help start a new team in that area. We can always use more help from more great FIRST alumni just like you. Congratulations to all of the graduating seniors from FRC Team 5413, Stellar Robotics. And now we switch back to the FTC, and we'd like to take a moment and congratulate Adrian Turner from FTC Team 14580, Event Horizon. Aiden, are you with us by chance? Aiden's not able to join us, but he is the graduating senior from 14580. The team is known as Event Horizon. Now we'll switch back to the FRC, and these are the graduating members of the Digital Eagles. That's a huge graduating class. Wow. Those graduates include AJ Ganesh, Ashka Dali, Sanjay Skrifte, Adrian Loden, Rita Sorika, Solomon Allen, Evan Waite, Nathaniel Human, Yash Nate, Brandon Willis, Eric Von Zastro, and Rafael Prieto. Is there any member of the Digital Eagles that was able to join us today?
You got Coach Dave here. I can speak for the team.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach, and thank you for not laughing at me as I butchered all of those names. Tell us a little bit about the team and some of the things that the members of your team shared with you as part of their reflections about their involvement with the program.
Oh, this has been an outstanding team. We've grown over the last couple of years, and you can see we're graduating 12 seniors this year. Great group. This is my second year with FIRST, so this is the group that kind of brought me into the mix. I met a lot of them in class, and then got to work with them again after school, building and designing. So it's been kind of remarkable to grow with this team, both in size and in our design and fabrication ability. We've really come a long way, and the senior classes has a lot to do with that. All of them are moving on to something even greater. They've all participated and brought something unique to the team. It's been a great journey for me to see them in class, after school, and in the arenas. I couldn't be more proud of this group.
Got to tell you, Coach, with so many graduating seniors, I just have to ask: do you have anybody left on your team?
Yes, we got quite a few. That's one thing this senior class did very well. Not only did we grow in size, but we grew in the ability and our technical ability. So they did spend a lot of the year mentoring some of the underclassmen and really teaching skill and the ability to persist year after year. So they've laid the groundwork for what it means to be a part of the Digital Eagles and how to maintain that growth, and that knowledge base is just going to get better year after year. So yeah, they're leaving us, and it is nerve-wracking to lose 12 seniors, but at the same point, they're leaving our team stronger and more capable than we've ever been.
Well, we can certainly appreciate that. Please share with us our congratulations to each of your graduating seniors. So proud of them and all that they've accomplished. Again, these are the graduating seniors from FRC Team 5667, the Digital Eagles. And now we switch back to the FTC. And we'd like to take a moment and recognize the graduating seniors from team number 14988. That's the LRA Royals. The graduating seniors include Carter Crane, Kevin Corboli, Sasha Secreta, Eileen Levens, and Logan Gray. Are there any members of the team that were able to join us today? Doesn't look like we had any members of the team that were able to join us, but our congratulations for each member of this team who are graduating. They had a lot of hard work, and they got the job done. Again, that's FTC Team 14988, the LRA Royals. And now we switch back to the FRC, and this will be Team 5811, the Bonds. They had several graduating seniors. Congratulations to Grant Crane, Greg Powers, Gina Powers, Connor Prickle, Zach Schneider, Caleb Dunn, Avita Young, Amy Sarley, and Jaden Lewis. Are there any members of First Team 5811 who were able to join us today? Once again, these are members of the Bonds, the team with that James Bond theme. Congratulations to those seniors. We look forward to hearing from each and every one of them. Now we switch back to the FTC. And for the FTC, congratulations to Andrew Moltz of FTC Team 17508, Raising Tau. We know that Andrew was not able to join us, but he did provide us with a message that he asked that we share. He says, I wish I could have joined you for this event today, but of course, after so many events have been canceled over the past few months, both this first senior event and my high school graduation happened to be scheduled on the same day at the exact same time. But because I wanted to take the opportunity to share some final thoughts with this community as my FTC experience draws to a close, I sent the following letter to the organizers in the event, hoping that they would share it. He wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you to FIRST and to the FTC community for what could be described as a storied FTC experience which spans 6 years, 3 teams, and numerous state, regional, and world championship experience, where his teams were fortunate enough to have been recognized at each of these levels with both awards and other significant achievements. From Infinite Resistance to 7 Sigma to Raising Tau, he learned about engineering and programming, experienced the power of teamwork and networking, and felt the satisfaction that comes with inspiring others, and lived the thrill of the FTC in competition. So once again, thank you to FIRST. He says he will forever be grateful for these experiences and for growing up through the FTC. Once again, congratulations to the graduating senior from FTC Team 17508, Raising Tau, That was Andrew Moltz. And now we switch back to the FRC, and we'd like to recognize a graduating class from Team 6032 Pirate Robotics. The graduating seniors include Ryan Brown, Zach Foreman, Annalise Freelander, Mason Lyons, and Leighton Schroeder. Are there any members of the team that were able to join us today? Once again, those are the graduating seniors. That's a graduating class that were members of Team 6032 Pirate Robotics. Congratulations to each and every one of them. Now we'll switch back to the FTC, and we'd like to recognize the graduating seniors from 17570, the AP Bulldogs #1. Their graduating seniors include Cole, Matt, and Daniel. Are there any members of the team that were able to join us today? Well, once again, congratulations to Cole Rutledge, Matt Garcia, and Daniel Delick. Again, they are the graduating class from FTC Team 17570, the EP Bulldogs. We move now back to the FRC, and we'd like to take a moment and recognize a graduating class from 6181. That'll be the Cryptic Cyborgs. Their graduating class included Ian Armstrong, Logan Blackman, Hallie Chezovic, and Levi Waldron. Any members of Team 6181 that are here with us? Once again, they're more than likely attending their virtual high school graduation, but congratulations to the class that came from 6181. That's the Cryptic Cyborgs. Up next, we move back to the FRC. This will be Team 7055 Quantum Steam. Quantum Steam is losing their team captain this year. That's Cal Ulster, Leo Cavalier, Maddie Flores, Khalid Hamill, Nick LaRosa, and Adam Mullish were all members of the team. Are there any members of that team that were able to join us for this virtual broadcast today? No members of the team able to join us, but again, 7055 Quantum Steam. Our next FRC team is 7486. They are the Hudson Hybrids. They have one graduating senior, and that senior is Samantha Betts. Samantha, were you able to join us today?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, we're glad to have you, Samantha. Tell us a little bit about your team and about your involvement with the team. It's one of the relatively new teams. Have you been there since its inception?
First of all, I want to point out that there's a couple more graduating seniors we didn't mention. There's Jake Mustaifer, Arshit Khan, Rachel Jenisek, and I think there's one more, Frank Portman. So just a couple put in.
Thank you so much for sharing it. And if you don't mind, tell us what your involvement with the Hudson Hybrids has meant for you.
Yeah, for sure. So this was my first year. Its inception was last year, and so there were a lot fewer members last year. But this year, we've grown a lot and taken the knowledge that we started the first year and grown it into a new robot, new team members, and it's been a lot of fun. I did engineering this time, so I just worked on building the robot, and I also was one of the drivers.
Now, of all the skills that you honed, that you developed while you were a member of the Hudson Hybrids, which do you think are going to serve you best as you prepare to head off to college?
I think the biggest one is communication. One of the biggest parts of FIRST is being able to explain your ideas and your thought process with the people around you. And so through judging and through trying to explain ideas to teammates, I've learned a lot about trying to get my ideas in a way that other people can understand them.
Wow, that's truly amazing. And if you don't mind me asking, Samantha, where will you be attending school?
I'm going to be going also to the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology to study mechanical engineering.
Ah, outstanding. Well, congratulations to you. We'll be I will see you at the Rose-Hulman reunion then. We'll be having a good time. So very, very cool. And congratulations to you and the other members of the Hudson Hybrids who are graduating seniors. Now it's time to take a look at another one of our FRC teams. This one is Team 7885 EC Execute. It looks like they had one graduating senior this year, and that senior's name was Paige. Paige, were you able to join us today? Doesn't look like Paige was able to join us, but Paige was a graduating senior from FRC team 7885 EC Execute. Our next class that we'll recognize comes from FRC team 8140, the Robomaniacs. It was a brand new team that never had the opportunity to hit the field. They had one graduating senior who waited his entire high school career to be a member of a first team. His name is De'Eric Tyus. De'Eric, are you with us?
He is not, but I'm Coach Chronister, so I'd like to say something real quick.
Well, I know that you work very closely with De'Eric, Coach, so I'm sure he shared his thoughts and his feelings about the season with you. Would you mind sharing them with our audience today?
Definitely. As John Dar mentioned, De'Eric waited 3.5 years for our high school to have a robotics team. It was something that he always wanted to do. And during his senior year, having that opportunity meant a lot to him. The idea of communication, working together, he was our programming lead and was working with one of our freshman students, kind of getting him familiar with how coding works in the process of how to put it all together. So it was really wonderful to be able to watch them and to be able to help support these students, especially De'Eric and our beginning team.
Now, is De'Eric headed off to college or university someplace?
He is. He is heading to the University of Akron. If I remember correctly, he's studying either biomedical engineering, something along those lines.
Well, I know that he was an integral part of the programming on your team, and it served as a programming lead. Biomedical engineering is a great field, and I know that he will do well. We look forward to hearing from him, and hopefully he will stay involved with FIRST and come back as a mentor to some of the teams that are here in the area.
He actually is planning on coming back and mentoring 8140 next year.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, congratulations to him and to you for putting together a great team and for providing De'Eric with a rewarding experience. Again, congratulations to De'Eric from First Team 8140, the Robomaniacs from Cleveland, Ohio. Well, folks, we are thrilled. We are absolutely pleased to share with you some of the most memorable quotes that we received from our graduating seniors. So many of them were unable to actually join us today. They were participating in their own high school graduation ceremonies, but they wanted to share some of their thoughts with each and every one of you. Don't let anything hold you down, especially not yourself. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. You'll pick up new skills, meet new people, and learn more about yourself along the way. Not being able to finish the season was no doubt upsetting, but they still learned a great deal. Good luck next year, and don't be afraid to fail. Strive to be the best that you can be. Thank you for giving me the much needed experience. Adversity allows us an opportunity to either fall apart or rise together. And so many of these students were able to rise, and we are proud of each and every one of them. Now, there are a number of colleges and universities that our students will be attending. You can see just a few of them. We heard from many of the students who were able to join us to share with us where they're going. You can see that we had a number of students that are going to college and university here in the state of Ohio, several that are going outside of Ohio and attending other places: Indiana Tech, Rose-Hulman, Purdue University, Georgia Tech, Harvard University, Brown University, in addition to the Ohio State University, Notre Dame College, Notre Dame in South Euclid. John Carroll University is represented, Kettering University there in the Michigan area, and we even have the University of Limerick in Ireland that will actually have a a first team member traveling to, and they're going to take the lessons they've learned with them and share, grow the FIRST program in all of those places. They're all proud FIRST alumni. Now we'd like to take a moment and introduce our featured speaker of the day. He's a man who clearly needs no introduction. He is a FIRST alumni. He's a coach. He's a mentor. He's a game announcer, believe it or not, and he is one of the coolest MCs that you'll ever want to meet. Straight from the Einstein stage at Championship, please welcome my friend and colleague, Mr. Dave Thomas.
Thank you, John Dar, for that very generous introduction. And thank you, everybody, for showing up to this. It means a lot to me to see so many faces and voices on these slides, because it means we're doing something right. A lot of you are going to be moving on to the next stage in your life, but it's going to look a lot different than it did for many other people. And there's so much in FIRST that you may even take for granted that will prepare you for whatever is going to come next in your life. So me personally, my steps from graduating to, getting my career in IT, it wasn't very traditional either. There was a lot of stuff that happened that was out of my control. So I went to multiple different high schools. I graduated from a digital high school. I went to college multiple times and dropped out. Just things weren't going the way that I had planned them, but they still worked out because I was able to work through those issues. I was able to keep my eyes on the goal and work on the next steps, regardless of what was happening in my life. And I see the same in a lot of you. Every time I'm at an event, I get a chance to see you working in the pits, to talk to you down on the field. And I am extremely encouraged that all of you can make it through any kind of adversity that you may face, whether that be from COVID-19, whether that be from any sort of discrimination based on the color of your skin or your orientation sexually or anything like that. You all have the power within you, and you need to realize that the things you learned in FIRST is not just the nuts and bolts and the welding and the wiring and programming. It's all about those skills to work together as one people, as a society, to get things done. To my right, I have a live stream of the SpaceX launch that should hopefully be going off here in the next hour. And it's a very, very good accomplishment, right? Because it's not just, okay, we put some bits and bobs together and we're gonna send people in space. It took a lot of people, a lot of time, a lot of working through issues. There were failed launches, there were failed returns, and they made it through it because they had that adversity. They had the ability to cut through the crap and just get things done when they needed to get done. And you need to take that with you as you move forward in your life. You all are very smart people. Being a mentor on the team for the last 2 years, I got to see it up close and personal for the 7 or 8 weeks that we did our build season. And I just want to say, I'm proud of you. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, well, you're just kids, or you're just college students, or you're just whatever, and they think you can't get things done, but you can. I know you can because I've seen it. So just keep your heads up, keep powering through it. You can make it. I know you've got it in you. Good luck and congratulations to each and every one of you.
Dave, thank you. There's nothing else to say. That was perfect. Just perfect. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Thomas. He's an IT professional with Highland Software, and he is one of the coolest folks that I know. Before I forget, we do need your help. If you've got an idea for a show or a topic that you'd like to discuss, then we want to talk to you. If you are a team that's interested in being one of our featured presenters for an upcoming show, please make sure that you contact us. You'll want to speak with Andy Yantes, and Andy will put his contact information up on the screen for you. Andy serves as our first senior mentor for Ohio, and we're looking for ideas to do more shows like this. And speaking of these shows, by popular request, we'll be hosting a monthly Mentors Roundtable on the third Thursday of each month. This is a mentors only meeting That's for mentors by mentors, and it's a chance to meet and discuss those issues that are most pressing to new and veteran mentors, from recruitment to fundraising to coaching techniques and more. No relevant subject is off the table, and our next Mentors Roundtable will be held on Thursday, June 18th at 8 p.m. We also want to make sure that you know that the FTC virtual season wrap up will be taking place on Saturday. That's next Saturday, June 6th. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern, and that will be live on Twitch. That's one that you definitely don't want to miss. And again, that FRC FTC Mentor Meetup, that roundtable, will be on Thursday, the 18th. Teams, be sure to join us on Thursday, the 25th, for our next regular edition of the virtual roundup. Although we are shifting to a monthly team meeting on a new day and time, virtual roundup will still feature more of what you've been asking for, more first updates, team presentations, roundtable discussions, all that plus more trivia, great prizes, and lots of fun. Be sure to tell all your friends. It'll be a big party. Come and join us Thursday, June 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's the time to join us. We look forward to it. We also would like to thank our great guest presenters, Dan Andrews with the United States Air Force, Ted Hood, who joined us from First Headquarters, and of course the incomparable Dave Thomas, First alumni and mentors, and of course each and every one of you, the many, many representatives from the WOW Alliance from all across our region. Want to remind you that our virtual roundup is presented by Ohio First with assistance from an all-star cast, technical support provided by Andrew Yantes, logistical support Susan Lawrence. Trivia and prizes come through Ohio First and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, their educational office. Additional in-kind support is being provided by First Field Operations Midwest Division, the Great Lakes Science Center, and Cisco Systems. My name is Jandar Bradshaw. Folks, it has been a pleasure. We'll hope that you will join us next time when we do more FRC FTC Virtual Roundup. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.